Greetings comrades, Soviet Gaming here. Today we are taking a look at the new game that's called Heroic Expedition. This is a gacha hero collector game and this will be the beginner's guide. So this video will be useful for the players who just started in the game and wanna learn the best practices, how you can grow your account faster. Let's go. So right, first of all, let's cover the basics. In this game you will get a lot of walls in the progression. Right now I'm at 515 and I'm a little bit stuck here. Before that I was stuck at 5.5 and before that on other levels, and it's normal. You can't do anything about that because you need to get your heroes stronger. In order to get your heroes stronger, obviously you gotta wait, you gotta idle and collect those auto battle rewards. Bam, there we go. As you have seen here, you can save up those up to 12 hours. After that extra time will be wasted and you won't get extra rewards. Moreover, every day you have the list of the tasks over here. When you do those, you get the chest down here that contains some pretty cool stuff, and it is really recommended to go and get all of those up to the last one because you will get a guaranteed 2-star summon over here, the Advanced Summon Stone. Really good stuff. You want to collect those as much as possible. So what you want to do is you want to progress as far as possible in the campaign, in the adventure, and be mindful, sometimes it's good to change the position of your heroes. So for example, over here I usually have my mages in the back, but some enemies are targeting your backline heroes, and the simple change of placing your AoE backline heroes to the front and putting the stronger heroes in the back, like putting tank in the back, might be a good option for you. Not in this fight though, I will lose it for sure, but yeah, in some fights that will push your progress a little bit more and you will get more AFK rewards, so it's important. We'll do fight a little bit later. Right now let's go over the hero mechanics. So we have 3 tier of heroes right now. First ones are common, they are fodder. Second are elites, they are fodder as well, so the gray and the blue guys are fodder. Don't waste your time on them. They will be consumed by your other guys, the epic ones. Those are the ones that are worth investing into. So we'll mostly talk about those elite heroes. They are limited by level 80 when you just summon them at 4 stars. At 5 stars that limit goes up to 100, I think. And also at 100 they will unlock the artifact. That artifact most likely will give them additional stats and they have an extra skill. So the normal heroes have only 2 skills and those guys have 3, and the third passive is actually pretty good. So it's really worth to build those guys all the way to level 100. As for the gear, for the beginners, I would advise leveling up the gear of stars 3 and higher because everything else doesn't really worth it. So when you get lucky with one of those 3 stars, you can start leveling them up to the maximum to 5 to 6 stars, and you won't regret it because you will be with this gear for a while. As for the leveling strategy, I would recommend spreading it out evenly because that will help you to progress deeper and get more rewards from different game modes. But at some point, like right now, when my guys will hit level 80, and that will be really soon, I will have to focus on some guys like this guy. He's 5 stars obviously, and after that I will most likely get stuck. So focus on your 5 heroes that you will use, and it's better to build a team out of those. You can see the list of the teams in the ally aura screen. Basically you can get 3 heroes of the same faction, 4 heroes of the same faction, 5 heroes of the same faction. Then you can deploy 3 heroes from one faction and 2 from another, or you can deploy 5 heroes, 1 of each faction. Which bonus is the best? I would say that 5 heroes is really good. Either 5 heroes of the different factions or 5 heroes of the same faction, but in reality it will be really problematic for you to build a team out of 5 of the same faction heroes. And honestly, it will be easier to build 1 of each or just go with whatever you have. So I started with 3 water ones and 2 randoms because we got that Lady Firelina for free, and then we got August on the second day, so that will help you to get the backline of your team, something that will push you in the early game. Don't worry investing way too much resources into the characters that you might not need. You can reset them. Before you will invest in the artifact, you can reset them and get everything back. You can do that by going to the manor, to the Ascend building, to the Genesis Midgard, and over here you can do the hero reset. You put the hero here, you pay 50 diamonds, it's not that much, and you will get everything invested in the hero back so don't worry about that. The only important thing about resetting, keep it in mind and don't forget about that after resetting, the hero's exclusive artifact will be reset as well. However, the materials that you have invested on the artifact will not be refunded, so it's really important. Now, since we're here, let's talk about other button, hero regress. You might be wondering, what is that? When you ascend your hero to level 7 and higher, you can regress the hero, and that will give you back all the heroes that you used in the process. Well, not like the heroes, but after the regression, the heroes consumed in the Ascension or Awakening will be refunded in form of material heroes of the same faction and initial star. So you can use them later on the different heroes. So don't worry about building someone up and then like, I want to go for different hero. You can do that, no problem. Now, since we're here, let's talk about Ascension. Quick Ascend button actually is a safe button to ascend your further heroes, and at some point when you will have way too many heroes, or you will be able to do the choice thingies, there will be exclamation mark over here, and you can ascend the guys. My personal advice to you guys, like in all of those gacha games, don't use your elite heroes as a fodder. You can use all those raccoon guys and everything like that, like those guys, they are not really worth it. You can use them as a fodder for Ascension, but the main guys, the elite guys, no. Save them up, don't waste them even if you want to, because they might be useful later on. We don't know how the game mechanics will change. So right, we know about Ascension, we know about the dailies. There are also mines over here. Those are really good source of resources for you, and also there is a diamond mine, which is really nice. 3 diamonds, it's always good, and you should remember to upgrade them. It is tied to your campaign progression, so the further you are, the higher you can upgrade them, and that will a little bit increase their output. As you can see here, next level will give us 70,000 more per day, while the normal output is 1.5 million. So it's not a significant boost, but it's something, so it's nice to have that. Alright, what other sources of resources you can use? First of all, you can use Expedition. We'll talk about the specific game modes and the specific guides, but yes, you can do the Expedition. And do we have the one available? Yes, we do. And over here, as you go through the floors in the chests, you will get the resources, you will get the elixir and the gold. The small tip about the Expedition, try to plan your path ahead. So if you're just starting out, if you're here, you're starting out, right? You want to avoid as many of those elite pirates as possible, because they will kick your ass, and you won't be able to reach floor 2 boss. If you are able to reach floor 2 and kill the boss, you finish the expedition, and then you will unlock the fast combat. Let's see, Mysterious Island, those are the random things, so there are pirates or the chest or something, so different thing might happen, it's RNG. And now when we challenge enemies, boom, we can use the fast combat now, so we won't spend time. That's really cool, that will help you to save a lot of time. And yes, I forgot to talk about the black flags. Important thing about black flags, moral boost, healing thingies, all of those things are just one-time things, so they don't buff you. If you get like all heroes block, fortitude, speed and that kind of stuff, that will last for the whole expedition duration. So that will be useful later on, and that should be the options that you go for, because that will be stored here and you can make your heroes stronger basically. So go for energy and health bonuses only if you really need that, only if your heroes are injured and you're about to lose them. So yeah, by building the proper flags, you can make your team stronger, and that will help you to go through. As I said, separate guide on this, subscribe if you haven't yet, so you won't miss it, and hit that bell button, otherwise you might miss a notification. So as you go through the expedition, you also get the expedition tokens that you can spend here for the stuff. Where to spend it right now, I would advise saving them up and getting the heroes, honestly. If you are really wanna progress faster, you can go for those purchases of the hero shards. They might help you, but then again you might get a crappy hero out of those, so it's not always worth it. Now another way of getting resources is Tavern. That's pretty simple, you just do all the missions once a day, quick select, start and all of that stuff, and you get the resources. It's pretty straightforward. You can get different stuff here, you can even get the red diamonds in the Tavern, so that's the only way so far in the game I found that can give the red diamonds that you need to get additional mines. Also, I just noticed that there is this guy or lady walking around with the present thingy. Don't forget to click that from time to time. That will give you the rewards. Also, your friends can give you those as well. So if you have a friend with a present box on them, go to their village and they will give you the present as well. You click there and you get some stuff. You can give a like to them as well, because why the hell not? Alright, now let's move on to another way of getting resources. It's ruins. Ruins are really important. That's a long-term progression thingy. And I would like to mention one thing about the ruins. As you explore it, you will go in like batches of 3. And if you get one of those healing things, save them up. Save them up until your hero pool is like at least half injured. Until they are pretty injured and have half their health bar, basically. The books, they are pretty easy. In Minas Ruins, how many heroes at most you can deploy for battle? 5. Bam, there we go. And we got straight to the boss, so solving those puzzles may be really useful. And I would advise, my personal advice again, is to go and clear every floor, because you will get really good rewards here. You can get lucky and get the items, the gear for your heroes, and those ruin coins may be used later in the ruin store. Again, surprise, surprise, to get the gear. So you can buy it here for the coins, and why the hell not? I mean, it's a free gear. Once again, we'll make a separate guide on this, most likely. Let's go back. We've seen the market several times already, so let's talk about the market. You can upgrade the market, it will be tied to your campaign progression as well, and that will unlock better equipment for you. When you get in, over here, you have the deals. I would recommend buying in the grocery store for diamonds. The only thing I would recommend buying with the diamonds is purple shards. They are not available right now. The purple shards with the discount. So usually they are like 80% of their price. It's a pretty good deal, so go for that. It will save you diamonds in the long run. Other than that, buying anything else for diamonds here is a pretty not really good idea. Let's put it like that. It's not a really good idea. If you are whaling, yes. If you are free to play, probably not. You will need those diamonds for the summons. In the ruin store, buy the top tier gear. So for us, it's 3-star. And if you got the chest for those tokens as well, buy them as well. Spend the diamonds on this, maybe only early on to do additional progression, but once again, not recommended. Expedition store. As I said already, save up for the heroes. If you are really eager, go for those shards. Arena store, same stuff, go for the heroes. Tribe store, guess what? Go for the heroes, exactly. Alright, what else do we have to cover? We haven't seen the arena yet. Arena is pretty simple. You go to solo arena, you fight the guys that are weaker than you, because otherwise you will be decimated. Don't forget to build your defensive lineup to get your team up to full power. Over here you can see your power 116, so we need someone about 100 power, and we'll go for the weakest target because we can. Bam, we attack them, the game is loading, and we just keep the fight because that will be faster. So do all of those attempts per day, don't be lazy, otherwise you won't get all the reward. We have few more buildings that we haven't visited yet. First one is hall. The hall is basically the stuff with the leaderboards, and when someone reaches the milestone, the new milestone, you will get the reward over here. And as you can see, if you open one of those chests, you will get a free diamond, so that will help you to do the summons. Pretty cool, right? If you're thinking about being on the leaderboard, good luck with that. You gotta be wailing for that, honestly. Like, look how high the guys are. So right now we are opening the chest, and it's already like, what, about 1000 diamonds? So it's a good source of diamonds early on, because people are progressing really fast by spending money. And you can use that to your own benefit. Yeah, now we have enough to do a summon. Let's go and do a summon then. It's pretty easy. There are no wish lists here, there is nothing like that. You just go here, you do the free summons, of course, because those will give you the free stuff. Always nice to do that. We got Jessica, the fodder hero. Thank you, game. And since we have enough resources, let's do the 10x summons. Never do 1x summons. That doesn't worth it, because here you got the discount, and that will be the better option for you always. Let's see, who do we get? We got bunch of fodder heroes. That is quite horrible, but that's what we get. Don't forget that you have different type of summon stones. The blue ones are the normal summons, where you mostly will get fodder. The purple ones are over here for elite summons. When you summon in elite guys, you are filling up the bar at the top. When it's filled, you will get a guaranteed elite for that. And there are faction summons right here, and you can pick which summon to faction using those white crystals. Those are Really rare, and I haven't saw those yet. Maybe they will be available later on or in the shop. Since you can pick the normal factions and the dark and light factions, I have a feeling, I'm not entirely sure on that, that you should go for one of those, because those are pretty unique and they should be stronger than the normal factions. At least that's like that in other games, but I'm not entirely sure about that. Don't quote me on that, guys. Let's do some more summons. Maybe we'll get... Oh yeah, we got pretty cool hero here. I haven't had this guy before. That's a new tank. That's cool. And let's get another summon. Come on. No elites here. But we got lucky, we got plenty of elites now. And we got the guaranteed elite right here. Let's see who we will get. I think here you... Yes, we got Irina. That is pretty cool. We will get 2 of those. And that might be our good hero right here. So since we will get 1 more copy of her in 7 days, we can get her to 5 or maybe even 6 stars, and we can use her in our main formation. Okay, 1 more building. The prayer pool. Let's go. The prayer pool is basically you are doing the random prayer, and that will give you 1 of those rewards. When you upgrade it, you will get the better rewards, and as you do the as you pray, and you will get those rewards. And right now it's advanced summon stone. You can pick the reward that you want by leveling up, I guess. Yeah, you will unlock the option that you want to go for here by leveling up the prayer pool, which is tied again at the campaign progression. Don't forget to build all the mines and upgrade them, and don't forget to build that one of those altars when you're ready, when you have enough PvP points in order to get an edge in the PvP. That's important. You will unlock additional buildings as you go. I'm not entirely sure what they do yet because I'm not there yet. We might be able to unlock training camp today. So let's do some upgrades of the heroes. Oh yeah, one more thing about the hero and the gear upgrades. I would recommend focusing on the carry heroes, on your attack heroes like Farolina, who are doing AoE damage, and focusing on the attack equipment, that's the weapon and the boots. Those things will give you pure damage, and that's really good. The gear for them will just give them additional HP, which is usually not as useful as the attack. And for your tank, you want to maximize his health, because usually he is taking most of the beating and he is in front of your team, and he will be the one who will keep you guys alive. Although with this guy your damage will be split between your team, so you want to have everyone really high. Okay, which other gaming mechanics we haven't covered yet? We haven't covered the tribe yet. The tribe is really important, guys. You want to be in a good tribe that is active, that is trying to keep those guys who are away for a while away from the guild. So we expel those guys from the tribe. We don't want people who are longer than 2 or 3 days in. And usually at the beginning of the game, when you're just starting, the guys who are away for more than 1 day are being out because, well, yeah, they will never come back most likely. So over here, it's really important for everyone to go in and sign in over here. You click that button, that will increase your XP and your guild level, allowing you to get more members. That's important because more members you have, more powerful you are. So over here you can enter into the guild grounds. I called it guild grounds, I don't know why. There is a Mythic Exploration and hunting over here. Hunting is basically your guild boss fight. You will have the rotation of the bosses of different factions, and you gotta deal a lot of damage to those guys with your clan together. And if you will be able to defeat the boss, you will get the bonus for your whole team, for your whole clan, tribe. That is really, really cool. Let's fight this guy and see how the fight will go. I wonder, I actually haven't fought this one before. You can always put ×2 speed and skip the battle. As you can see, our guys are doing a really good job, so the fight will take a while. Let's see how much damage we will do. 61k. Not my proudest fight, but better than nothing. So yeah, guys, do it every time. That will give you the rewards, and you can see the ranking here. Based on your ranking in the guild, you will get a different amount of the rewards. So the higher your spot is, the more rewards you will get. So top 3 spots are getting way more than the guys at the bottom. So try to do as much as possible. Try to use the faction that are strong against each other. So against the darkness, we might want to go for single target light heroes. We don't have those, so yeah. Then there is a Mythic Exploration in the guild. Basically that's the map exploration, and you want to uncover as much of it as possible. As you uncover it, there are chests. So we have one over here. you open it and you get in the rewards. I think the rewards are going for your whole guild, but each member have to open it individually. As you can see here, you can see the adventure chest, and you will see who actually discovered the chests. That is really cool. That will help you guys to get more stuff, and it's a really fun mode in my opinion, because you can progress together, you can fight enemies together, and if you are unsuccessful with some fights, your guys will help you. Let's go and try to kill those common enemies. That should be no problem for us. There we go. Over here you can skip the fight straight away as well to see the result. And what did we did? Oh, we did so low amount of damage. There are some interesting mechanics in this mode. First of all, there are modifiers. For example, Firm as Rock will make heroes on your side immune to all crowd control effects. And there are 3 types of enemies. The common enemies that are looking like the small hat, the medium ones with the spiky iron one, and the gold one, which are actually the bosses. Moreover, depending on the tile you will fight, you will get a modifier. So the blue is the ocean, the dark is the dark, the green is the earth, and so on and so on. And all heroes of that faction, of that color, will get a benefit. So since I'm maining ocean heroes, that would be the best area for me, but enemies here are ocean as well, so it might be problematic. You will have a limited amount of tries per day, so use those wisely, attack the right targets, and when you clear the tile, you will get the check mark over there, and the tiles around it will be uncovered. So try to build like the corridors around here, so you will cover most of the grounds. You want to explore as much as possible in the event time. Alright, I think we covered all the main mechanics. Let's go over some events. That's pretty easy. There is a login event that you want to do, and those 4-star thingies are really good. Then there is a 7-day goal. Basically every day you will unlock more and more quests, and you want to do as many of those as possible. Those will reward you with really cool rewards, which will help you with the progression. Then there is a growth challenge. Basically there are 4 areas, and you want to reach some milestones by the specific day. Basically by day 30 you should reach this number. That's the only thing that matters. You can press claim all or claim it manually, and those things will help you as well. Obviously everything will help you. You need everything you can get, right, to make it better. There is another login gift that is 7-day. Over here at the end we'll get a fantastic 4-star hero, which is really nice. And there is a first top-up, which is not really good because you have to pay money for that. And also there are redemption codes. You can type those in the settings, in the read code. And over here right now we have only one HE7. Oh my god, 777, and I think I used it already. Yeah, and more of those will be available later on, most likely. So basically, as you progress through the game, you will encounter the walls, and in order to overcome them, you will have to use the stuff in your backpack, those pouches with the money, and the tokens, the bottles with the elixir. So it's really beneficial to use those only when you're stuck. That will allow you to get most of that, because those are hours of auto-combat rewards. And yeah, the further in the campaign you will use them, the more rewards you will get. Also in the bag we have the hero shards. If you don't know that, you can get the free heroes using that. Well, that's not free, you earn that. And yeah, you can get either common for the heroes like we did over here, or the cool guys. I got unlucky. So yeah, don't forget to do that before your ascension and summoning. That will allow you to be stronger and better. Okay guys, we upgraded everything we could. Let's try to take out those guys. Hopefully we'll be able to do this. The combat mechanics. The enemies, most of them will target your middle guy who is our tank right now. After he's dead, they will move on to the guy on the left. Then they will go on your hero on the right, and then they will move on to the back heroes. Some heroes are aiming at the back heroes. The fights are being done in turns, so the turn order is decided by your speed. Alright, other than that, read the hero description and the hero skill description. That's really good. That will help you to build the right strategy, right team for different combinations. Early on, like I'm doing right now, just use what you have, because you don't have that many options to pick from, so you will be going with wherever you have. Because you will be most likely using the hero that I'm using here, you will have the same issues of the guys attacking your linked heroes, and that might end well. Oh, that was really close. If you saw that, yeah, it might be problematic because the damage is split between your guys and the tank isn't really tanking after he's using his skill, but that skill will give you additional energy regen, which is pretty cool. And moreover, you might not have any other tanks, and that will be even worse. So yeah, if you can progress your campaign for long enough, just upgrade your heroes. That is the main thing. Or upgrade your gear, or make your heroes stronger, or something like that. Yay guys, we unlocked the training camp. I told you we'll get it. Let's see what it can do. We'll place it next to the arena. Let's go and see how the training works. Elite training. So what is a training camp? You will use the scrolls, those ones, and you train the heroes with them. Each hero, basic elite training, 1 hero, 2-star elite, will cost you 20 scrolls, and it will take 1 hour 30 minutes, and you can queue up several of those. So if you stockpile some of those scrolls, you can train them during the night and get your results in the morning. You can speed it up using diamonds, not recommended. And after some time you will be able to move on to purple guys, and those are really cool things. It might be a good idea. It might be a good idea to save your scrolls until then. You will need a training camp level 7 to do that. I have no idea how far you should be in the game to do that. Probably far enough, because the next level will be available at 6:35, which is like 1 chapter away from me. But at least now you know what the training camp is. Really cool. And we unlocked the Netherworld gate as well. Wow, guys, I didn't expect that much of progress today. That is because of you, most likely. That is pretty cool. Netherworld gate. So over here we have the boss, and I think this is the world boss. So yeah, this is the world boss. Basically, you fight him, you get rewards. There are rankings for everyone. And yeah, you can read his skill set over here. It's important to make the proper team for him, but since we are noobs, we will just use what we have. How many of those there are? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 bosses. They have their own separate days, and we can challenge several of those today because it's Saturday, and we would go against the fire, I think. Yes, he will do 25% less damage to hero from the ocean faction, which is my main faction, and at the end of each round permanently increase attack and deals damage. Let's try and see how it will go. Come on. Hopefully it will be good. Let's see. He looks pretty cool. I think we will need a separate guide for each of those, or for all of them all together. So yeah, again, subscribe so we won't miss that. The basic damage isn't that high. The more damage you do, the more chests you will get. I really like this system. So let's see how much damage we can do to this guy with our noob team of AoE guys. So yeah, our team isn't really suited for boss. For boss, you need to build a separate team with the AoE, with the single target guys, not AoE guys like we do, because that won't work. As you can see here, like, it's not what you should use. But we are getting at least 5 chests today, and that's already something. Are we getting 5 chests? Are we getting 5 chests? We're so close to dying. Yeah, we're getting 5 chests. That's good. Can we skip it? Yes, we can skip it. So we got 5 chests. We got... Oh, I couldn't see it. Each of those bosses have separate rewards. So if you're taking the forest faction boss, you will get the forest faction hero shards, and you will get the forest faction or upgrade material, basically. So keep it in mind when you're picking who to fight and building your team against the bosses. And guys, let me know in the comments if you have any additional tips for the beginner players. I am not that far from the beginner myself, so I would really appreciate that. While you're going there, don't forget to leave a like to this video, share it with your friends and tribe members in your Discord, and check the video description and the pinned comment for the links. We have the different playlists with more guides and videos over there, and also there are links to my Discord if you would like to join that for sure. My social media, it's pretty dead but nice to have anyway, and other useful stuff. Pick the one that you like or get into all of those. Thank you for watching, guys. That's about it for now. Soviet out. До свидания.